So let's talk about the latest scandal with Shannon Sharpe for just a minute, please, because it's on the internet and it's really loud right now. The lawsuit, the text, the voicemails, the commentary, and all I keep hearing is this. Ain't he too old for this? And maybe that's fair. But let me offer you a better question. Why are so many black men waiting until they get older to act out? See, this really ain't about his age. It's about his scripts. In my book, The 4 Laws of Disruption, I talk about our inherited scripts. You know, the roles we were given, the stories we're expected to perform, the mask we're forced to wear. And for so many black boys, the script says, be a man before you're ever allowed to be a boy. You know it. Your mama's little man. Be the man of the house. Don't cry. Don't feel. Why are you always playing? You should protect, provide, push through. You should man up. So what happens? By the time these men get money, get visibility, get freedom, they're not living like elders. They're living like boys who never got to play, never got to explore, never got to breathe. That's not immaturity. That's unprocessed pain. That's delayed access. And then the world watches. The world watches and calls it a scandal. But it's not just that. It's a mirror. We're watching men, grown men, try to reclaim what was stolen from them. But the problem is, they're doing it with man-sized resources and man-sized consequences. And listen, this is not about excusing anyone from accountability. If there's truth in any of the claims, then he needs to be accountable. But we also have to be honest. This didn't start with a DM. This started with generations of black boys who had to grow up too fast and never got to slow down. In my book, when I talk about redefining failure, I say, if success is defined by a script that was never meant for you, then breaking it might be the truest form of winning. So maybe the question isn't, is he too old for this? Maybe the real question is, what happens when survival robs you of your softness and you finally have the means to go back and find it? Because if we don't rewrite this script, we'll keep watching these men, our men, destroy themselves in public, trying to recover something they never had in private. And that's what I think.